Hello everyone, it's Chloe here and welcome back to my channel. And now, today's video is the most exciting video I probably have ever filmed in my entire life. Obviously, by the thumbnail and title you guys already know, today's going to be a full review on the new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Summer 2019 collection. I have both palettes. I have the big Jawbreaker one, the Minibreaker Palette. I have all his liquid lipsticks. Hello. And I also, for the first time, I have a Supreme Frost to try out. So I have never actually tried any of his Supreme Frosts. I've only ever tried the Skin Frost, which is the big huge one, so this is very different for me. I'll be doing lip swatches for you guys, so RIP to my lips, but I'm going to be testing out the Jawbreaker palette and the Minibreaker. Now, I do just want to say I've already done a look on the Minibreaker. I did pre-film it yesterday, so I will look a bit different from now to that clip, but I will obviously put this part in, but it's 2 different days, because I do want to do 2 looks on both palettes, so I did it in 2 different days for you guys. But this is the main one, and I wanted to do just a full video on this, but then I decided, well, maybe some people want the Minibreaker, so I did a whole look on this as well. So you're getting 2 for 1. But this is what the palette looks like. You've probably all seen this online. If you haven't seen it, where have you been? So this is what the palette looks like. Holy shit, this is a palette. Not gonna lie, there's a big ass mirror. The packaging is so textured and there's a hair on it. It's just beautiful, like living for this. And this is what the Minibreaker looks like. It's obviously a 9 shade palette. The big Jawbreaker is a 25, I think. This is what the Minibreaker looks like. Again, I did do a little video on that, but I'll feature a bit later on in the video. So basically, I'm going to be doing a review on both of these palettes, all 6 of his liquid lipsticks, and obviously a Supreme Frost. If you want to know my full review, unbiased review on the whole Jeffree Star Cosmetics summer line for 2019, just keep on watching. First thing I'm going to get out of the way is my hair. It's going to look a bit crazy because it needs to be washed, so just ignore that. I'll probably slick it back at the end of this video. But for now, while we do my makeup, I just want it out of my face and like not annoying me, you know? Okay, so I look a bit crazy, I know, but hopefully the makeup looks a bit better. I already have my base on, my brows, and my contour and bronzer. I have no blush and no highlighter on because I like to put highlighter on then blush. So I obviously will be doing the highlighter on my skin today. I'm so excited. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's up close and personal. So what I'm going to do is obviously go into the Jawbreaker palette, which is right here. Now this packaging, sis. Oh my god. So this is actually what the palette looks like. I love how you can fold the mirror down. I love palettes that you can do that. I can't even really hold it in one hand, it's so huge. But this is the palette here. I got this yesterday from Black Swallow. I will give you prices if you wish. I got this from Black Swallow maybe a week ago, not even. I obviously woke up or set up till 3 AM like always, because when Jeffree launches it, it's 3 AM here in Australia. And Black Swallow is the place I go to get all my Jeffree because he works with Black Swallow. So they had a bundle of everything, so I got the bundles to save a little bit of money. If you aren't Australian, you can just skip this part. If you are Australian and are interested in buying them, I'll give you the prices now. The Jawbreaker by itself is $89. This is Australian currency, not American. Gotta love being Australian, right? So this is $89 and the mini one is $43. I got it in a bundle for $125. This Supreme Frost, the actual shade is sold out on Black Swallow, but I do have the other shades that are price wise. So these are $47 each. The lip scrubs are $21. I didn't get any of them. The liquid lipsticks by themselves are $28, and so are the ammunitions. I don't really like the ammunitions, so I don't bother getting them. But let me go to my emails to tell you the bundle price, because the bundle's not on the online anymore. So the liquid lipstick bundle for 6 lipsticks was $150. In total, it was just a bit over $300. So I did Afterpay this, so I didn't spend it all in one go, trust me. I did this with all my own money. Black Swallow or Jeffree Star does not know I'm doing this, so this is all for my own money and my benefit and also your benefit. So we are going to start with the Jawbreaker palette, and then later on we'll do my highlighter and then do the lips last, obviously. Now I looked at this last night and it just sat in my hands like this, and I didn't know what to do, like what look to do. Also, side note, this smells like paint, and I'm not joking. It's kind of good but kind of not good because like I don't want my shit smelling like paint. I mentioned it on live stream last night on Instagram, and someone did say that theirs smell like paint as well. So I don't know if that's the effect of like the splattered paint effect, he just added like the paint scent in, or what, but it's not like overpowering. But like if you sniff it, I always sniff my makeup. I don't know why. If anyone else does that, let me know. if you sniff it a lot, it smells like paint, but I don't know. But looking at this, the pastels are bloody beautiful, and I've heard that pastels are really hard to make, so I'm kind of intrigued to see if they work on my eyes. I'm going to try and use as most colors as I can, because obviously I want to give you a full review on the palette. I'm not going to use every single shade in this palette because we'll be here for a while. I really don't know what to use, like I really don't. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime one eye. I'm going to do one eye on camera and one eye off camera, just because it's a little bit easier for me, and because I do want to just sit down and talk to you guys about this palette and actually see if, you know, you'd want it. This is going to be a long video, I can tell you that right now, but buckle in, sisters. So I'm just going to use my P. Louise base to set my eyelid, because when I did use the Minibreaker yesterday, I didn't set my lid, or like make a base or whatever you want to call it. So that's one little step for me, is you have to use a base if you want the colors to be very vibrant. That's a new word, isn't it? So this is the complete white one, if anyone's actually wondering. I do have the like the skin color one. I just prefer this one when I'm using color, which is majority of all the time, just because the colors come up a little bit more brighter than when I use the nude one. But obviously I do already have my base on, so I can actually tell you if there's going to be fallout. So this is going to be 100% honest review, so I'm really excited for this video, because like I love doing makeup reviews for you guys, because I want you guys to know if it's worth the money, because it is kind of expensive if you're in Australia, but if you are American based, it's probably a little bit more affordable for you guys. Not sure about like England or anything like that. It's probably the same amount of price because currency issues. Also, I do just want to say, I should have said this at the start, basically I am putting this video up on Thursday, so I am skipping an episode video. Hope you guys don't mind, but I wanted to get this video up so you guys can decide if you want to buy the products or not before they sell out. So you are missing an episode video this week, but I will promise you one is coming next week, so just give me a little bit of time, okay? So I don't know what to use, like I really don't. I think I might use some pastels and like cut the crease and put like a glitter shade on top or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna grab the color Suck, which is this orange over here. Now on camera it looks a bit brighter, but in person it's a little bit dark. I think the camera's a bit washing it out. I'm gonna grab that on a Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush, the JH37. Okay, and tap off the excess just in case, and put that on the outer V area. Oh, okay. Is that red or orange? I don't actually know. Like on the pan it's really orange, but I think maybe it's a bit darker on the skin. These are very, very buildable. Like I always say this, but like it's Jeffree, he always makes his stuff really buildable. But again, just because I do love Jeffree and his products, I'm not going to be just stuck up and be like, oh my god, I love his stuff. But like if it's shit, I'm going to tell you it's shit, you know. But honestly, so far these are very, very buildable. The pigmentation is phenomenal, I'm not going to lie. I don't even know what this looks going to be, so just don't hate me. I'm going to grab a bit of Virgin, which is the pure white, and just kind of blend out the edges a little bit. It did have a white in Blood Sugar. I like to see the comparison between this one and Glucose, I think it's called. So it'd be really fun to see if it's pretty similar or if it's actually completely different. I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Okay, what goes with this color? I'm honestly thinking of Gumdrop. This Gumdrop shade, I can't even speak. This Gumdrop shade, which is right here, it's really light in camera, but it's really dark in the pan. But by this, I don't even know what to expect now, because this was light in the pan and it's dark as shit on my eye. So I don't know how it's gonna work. What I'm gonna do is grab the shade Gumdrop on a Morphe M456 brush and basically pack it right next to that color. So there is a little bit of kickback in the pan. I don't really mind that, but again, I have to tell you guys, but that looks phenomenal. So I'm going to put that right, oh, alrighty then. I'm going to put that right next to, what shade is this called? Suck. And kind of blend them together. Jeffree's kind of, for me anyway, Jeffree is very well known for blending the colours together. So I'm really intrigued to see if these actually do. But again, this bloody colour, look at that pigment. Like, oh, it's a little bit darker than the pan. Kind of like Suck was, but it's still cute. So I'm going to go back into Suck and just touch this part up a little bit. I have no idea what this looks going to be, so just bear with me, alright? So what I think I'm going to do is focus on the crease now, because when I cut the crease, I'll make it a half cut crease, so this little bit here will still be on my lid, whereas the front part will not. So what I think I'm going to use now, I might use Bubblegum, which is also in the Minibreaker palette, which I did use in my review, but obviously I will feature that soon. So Bubblegum is in the mini palette as well as the big one, so I kind of already used it in the mini one, but I'll talk about it again here anyways. This look is going to require so much brushes, I can tell you that right now. Okay, so I'm going to grab Bubblegum on a Morphe 4 456 brush. I think I've already used this brush, but it's a different one, trust me. And I'm going to focus that just in the crease, nowhere else. I'm going to cut the crease and, you know, set it with a pretty nice shade. I don't know. I'm going to put bubblegum right next to Gumdrop, and hopefully they blend really well. Because I don't know if you can tell, but they're not blending as well as I hope they would be. What I'm going to do is a trick of mine. I like to get a pencil brush and grab both of the colours on the same brush and put it in the centre of both colours. And that's just to help cancel out that harsh line so you have a seamless blend. This is exciting. And like I said, I think I mentioned this in my live stream last night. If you're not a massive fan of colour, I really don't think this palette is for you because majority of the palette is colour. So I probably wouldn't get it if you're not a fan of colour. But if you are, or you want to step out into colour, definitely check it out because holy shit, it's beautiful. Okay, now I don't know if I should use Cute or Brain Freeze. I really want to use that yellow, so that's going in my inner corner. See, Cute and Brain Freeze are both like a teal blue shade. So Brain Freeze is over here, so it's much more lighter. This one is Cute. It's more of a teal bluey green shade, so I think I might go with Brain Freeze because it kind of goes with the pink and the, yeah, I was gonna say yellow, the pink and the purple. So I'm gonna grab Brain Freeze on a Morphe M31 brush and dunk it into that, and again focusing on the crease area like we did with bubblegum. Guys, that blue, this looks crazy. I don't know if I like this look or not, but I'm gonna have to do, guys. That is literally mental. Color's crazy. So what I'm gonna do again is just grab a big fluffy brush like I used earlier and grab Virgin, which is the white, and kind of just lightly go in between the shades just to kind of diffuse them a little bit, not much though. So what I'm gonna do now is get my trusty handy dandy yellow out. I don't know if yellow is gonna go with this look though. I'm gonna grab a Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush number 38 and grab Wow. I've heard mixed reviews about, not gonna lie, so Wow is here, and I love yellow. You guys obviously know, so I want to see if this is gonna be like a standout yellow for me or if it's just gonna fade away, because this compared to the Thirsty palette yellow is much more darker, so we will see how this turns out. So far so good, I guess. I'm gonna put that right next to Brain Freeze and hopefully it looks good. Okay, well it's not as bright as bloody Brain Freeze was. Okay, well, I don't know. It's kind of cute. It's kind of, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a mix. Like, I don't really know if I like it or not. I grab a bit of Brain Freeze and just kind of blend them together a little bit. Even though Brain Freeze is a lot more pigmented, it looks more harsh because the Wow color, which is the yellow, isn't blending well because it's not as pigmented. This is a crazy look, but I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. I really don't know about this look. I really don't. And I don't like when that happens because then I, like, question the palette, but it's, like, my personal thing that I just don't like my look. I'm gonna go back into the original color, which was Gumdrop, and kind of bring that back because there's not a lot there. Put it near my brow bone as well. Kind of just blending all the colors out. See, I'm really crazy and just love to put like 7 different colors on my eye, but it's just really hard to do that because you have to blend it all out. So it's like, oh, well maybe I shouldn't do that. And then I continue to do that, you know what I mean? So it's like not the easiest thing in the world to do, but it's kind of fun, so I do it. I'm gonna grab all the colors. So this one's now Suck, and I'm gonna blend it out and like blow it out, so it's kind of more like whoosh, you know. I don't know what the description was, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm gonna literally blend it out past my brow a little bit. This color is gorgeous. This Suck color is beautiful. Like, this is an orange in the pan, but on my eye, it don't look orange. Not gonna lie, it looks a bit crazy. So now going with bubblegum and just kind of touching everything up again, and just basically hoping this all looks good in the end. What I'm gonna do really quickly is probably do an eyebrow bone highlight. Is that what it's called? There is only kind of 3 light, maybe 4 really light nude shades. There's the plain white, which is called Virgin, a nudish color which is called Good Morning, a nude one down the bottom, like orange nude, is called Cone, and then we have the color Jawbreaker, which is a shimmer. So I feel like I might cut the crease and then add that to the crease, but I want to swatch it on my finger and see how it turns out. So I'm gonna pop that on my finger. Oh, this is a highlighter, would be sick. Oh, it looks, oh, it's kind of more gold. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. So we're gonna cut the crease with the P. Louise, but oh, sorry. I'm gonna cut the crease with the P. Louise base like I did earlier. Probably cutting a little bit of the purple out so it's like even with the pink. It's kind of coming together. I'm like a person that wants the whole palette on my eye, and it's really hard to do that with 25 different shades. So it's like I try to limit myself to like 6. Okay, so that is the P. Louise base down. What I'm gonna do is grab Jawbreaker on a Morphe 124 brush, just a flat shader brush, and set that shit down. Now I did this pretty much for my Minibreaker palette, which again you will see soon, trust me. But what I did is I didn't cut the crease out or do anything like that. So this is going to be kind of new for me because it's going to show me how pigmented this shit can be. So I have a lot on my brush, so I'm just going to go in and set all that down. Do another layer just to finish it off. I kind of like it because I'm more funky. I like different coloured on my eyes. My eyes really watery. I don't know why. Sorry. Like, I love this. Like, this colour as a highlighter would be sick. Love it so much. So what I'm going to do now is obviously try and blend that part out, which I'm going to use the shade Gumdrop and kind of just like pack on some colour to the edge of where I did the Jawbreaker shade and just basically make it look cute. I'm just thinking if I should do eyeliner or not. So I'm going to get a big fluffy brush again and just kind of like do my own thing. I don't even know what I'm doing, but like, it's kind of cute. I love the cut crease type of look because I love cut creases now that I can actually kind of do them. But basically all I'm going to do now is just go back in with all the colours and just kind of blend everything out just to make it a bit more there, you know. Obviously this look is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, I can tell you that right now, but this is not about the look. It's kind of just to prove the palette's good. The downfall of this look is pretty much the yellow. The yellow compared to Brain Freeze, which is right next to it, is not as pigmented, which is crazy to me because I love yellow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some eyeliner on. I'm just going to use my Jeffree Star Weirdo lipstick as eyeliner, do a little bit of a wing and a little bit of a line on my lid, and then do the other eye off camera for you guys. So while I do that, I will insert the footage of me reviewing the Minibreaker palette. Once the review on this bad boy is over, I will be back to finish off the look. I'll probably put some lashes on after. I'll do my lower lash line together with you. So once you see this review, you will know my thoughts about this one, and then we'll continue on with the Jawbreaker one. So let's have my review on the Minibreaker start now, and then we'll come back and finish off this look. As part of the video, I'm going to be playing around with the Minibreaker. This is the 9 eyeshadow palette. Packaging is phenomenal. This is it obviously up close. You're probably really sick of seeing this, but I'm not because it's beautiful. These are the shades up close. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with this. This palette's a bit easier to work with because there's less shades rather than the big Jawbreaker one, but I don't really know what to do. I'm thinking pinks and purples, but I just did a look with pinks and purples, so I don't really know what to do, but we'll try our best. So let's dive into this bad boy. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing a halo eye because I've been loving halo eyes at the moment. I think I'm going to do one eye on camera and then the other one off camera just to save some time in this really long review. So in this palette alone with the 9 shades, there is 5 matte shades and 4 like shimmers slash glitters. I really want to use Orange Crush, so I'm going to swatch it real quick. Oh, that's more red. Is that just me? And there's no glitter in that. Is there glitter in that? I don't really know what's happening right now. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the color Foreplay, which is right here. It's like a really light lilac purple. I am going to use the mirror, so if this gets annoying, I do apologize. What I'll do is put that on the outer corner of my eyeball. Now I haven't put any primer down, which I really should have done beforehand, but I'm in a rush, so we're not going to talk about it. I'm going to put a bit on the inner corner as well. I've been loving doing halo eyes at the moment, so like I'm kind of getting slowly better at them. This color, like hands down already, is stunning. But 2 of these shades are in the bigger palette. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I don't know if that makes a difference to anyone actually wanting to buy this or not, but so far I look cute. Okay, I am going to fix that up just a little bit, but just let me do the other color first and then we'll figure something out. So the next color I'm going to use, I think, is Bubblegum, which is in the big palette. Now again, I am pre-filming this the day before, so I don't actually know if I'm going to use this color in my next look or not. But this is Bubblegum right here. Ignore my really dirty brushes, I need to clean them. I'm going to grab that, put it right next to the color, which is Foreplay. Did I say that? But we're not even going to do anything. It's probably going to blend in with the other color. Oh, it's showing up a little bit. This is what's happening so far. So far, I haven't like blended it up, just ignore it. But this is pigmented as shit. So what I'm going to do is get a big fluffy brush and use Bubblegum again and just blend out the edges a bit, like to fade it out a little bit more. Oh, that blended like magic. Holy shit. I'm going to get a bit more Bubblegum and just place that next to Foreplay. Go a bit of Foreplay, put that in. Like, I'm just picking and choosing what to do. I did a look very similar to this, so it's like, so what I'm going to do is I don't think I'm going to cut my crease. I want to see how the pigment is going to look just by swiping it on. I think I might use the gold because the gold is like calling my name. Okay, so the gold I'm going to be using is called Slice, which is right here. It is a metallic. Let me swatch it. Oh, it is a bit crummy though, I'm not going to lie. Swatch it right next to this color. Oh, it's a bit crummy, but again, if you blend that into your skin, you'll be fine. This color already, like this all over the lid with like a dark brown crease. Oh my god. So I'm going to grab that on a flat shaded brush and I'm just going to pack it on. Again, there is a little bit of kickback in the pan, but I'm not really minded by that. But again, just letting you guys know that there is a little bit of kickback. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set that. All right, Jeffree. I'm going to put that basically where that plain part of my eyelid is. Now, there's a little bit of fallout because it is a bit more chunky than the others, but again, I can just wipe it away. It's not like overly fallout, like I've had worse like in my entire life. And again, I haven't used a base, so if I did set my eyelid with concealer or carve it out or whatever, I think it would look a lot better. But I just wanted to see the pigment without a base on, because that's how I truly know if it's really pigmented or not. So far, it looks really bad on camera. I don't know, but that is what's happening. What I'm going to do is use a bit of setting spray, I reckon. I'm going to use a bit of setting spray, and I'm going to dip my brush into the shade and just spritz it. This is running low, so it's going to take me a while, because some people don't really know how to use like a cream base to cut out their little knot. So this is what some people would actually do. So I just wanted to test this out. There we go. I think that's the pigment right there. So basically, I just wanted to show you what the actual pan looks like. I've kind of demolished the pan, that glitter shade. I don't know if you can see that. Again, there's a little bit of kickback. I'm going to go back in with Foreplay and bubblegum and just kind of blend out the gold. I'm going to blend out the edges so it's a bit more seamless. So there is a little bit more fallout underneath. Once you swipe it away, it doesn't leave any excess, which is fine with me. This is a really simple look, I know, but I kind of want to spice it up and do some green eyeliner. So these are all the liquid lipsticks that he brought out. Again, I haven't swatched any of these because I just got it in the mail. I'm just thinking if I should use the pink or the purple. I think I might use the purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my hand and use it as some eyeliner. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, that's the thing. This has black on it. Okay, I think I might scratch that and just do black eyeliner. Maybe, or maybe not even eyeliner. That was a shit idea. I don't know why I did that. So I'm an idiot and stuff the eyeliner up. So I'm going to skip that and just leave it like this and not do any eyeliner. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye and come back. And then we'll do the lower lash line and then I'll finish up the look with some lashes and stuff. I think that'd be it for this part of the video anyway. Okay, so my lashes are now on and my other eye is now done. It's very, very simple, but I think it's kind of effective. But for my lower lash line now, I am going to use a different color. I'm going to use Purple Punch, which is the darkest purple in this little palette. And I'm going to put that on my lower lash line just to smoke it out a bit. Now, I just want to say these freaking eyeshadows, like always, they glide on perfectly. I bloody love the formula of his eyeshadows as well as his lipsticks, obviously, but his eyeshadows are a whole nother ball game, man. I'm just going to put a quick lippy on and I'll be right back. This lipstick's a bit weird and I have a lip gloss on, so I'm acting a bit weird because I don't know how I feel about it. My hair's a mess, ignore it. So this is my final look on the Minibreaker palette. It is very, very simple. Now, this has a range of different colors. This is more my palette. Now, comparing them, if you're more of a natural person, I'd probably go with this one, even though probably purple isn't really natural for some people, but to me it kind of is. But this one, you can probably do natural looks with it, but overall it's more of a colorful palette. But with this one, you can take it traveling, you can do a lot of smoky eyes with it, but you can also do like very subtle ones with the pink, or even with the brown shade up here, which is called Double Scoop. You can do a lot of looks with this. I just did something really simple to see if it blended, but it can blend. One thing I would say is if you are doing a halo eye or a cut crease or whatever, definitely put a primer on to put the shadow on top of it, because it doesn't really pick up that much pigment. It's still on there, but I would rather a little bit more pigment, and I would have done that if I put a Pete Louise base or a concealer down. I kind of demolished the eyeshadow pan though, so I don't really know if that's a good or bad thing, but I'm going to swatch a couple other shades I didn't actually use. So this purple is called Bite Me. Or the shimmers are a lot powdery than usual. I don't know if they're usually that powdery. And this one's called Oral, which I really love. So I just swatched them too. I'll swatch them on my arm a bit later, but they're a bit powdery, not powdery, flaky, that's the word. So let's swatch these. So this one is called Bite Me. And this one is called Oral. Oh my god, that has like blue in it. That is definitely going on my lid one day, I swear to god. This palette, and I love how he put like a dark brown kind of shade in there to deepen up the crease for some people, which is down here, which is called Hot Fudge. I was going to use it, but I thought it would like mess up the look a bit. But this is obviously a 25 pan palette, whereas the Minibreaker is only 9. It's kind of more hard to do a look with this one because you're limited to what eyeshadows to use, whereas with this one, you have the whole freaking rainbow, you know what I mean? But that is the look I created with this bad boy. Now let's move on to the other look I'm going to plan to do with this bad boy and get on to lip swatches and highlighters and all that jazz. Okay, well, welcome back. You just saw my review on the Minibreaker palette. I'll obviously give you my final thoughts at the end when everything's done, but it's a really good palette if you want a small travel size palette. I think I did mention that. But anywho, I'll mention that later on, don't worry. But my other eye is now on and I have lashes on, and my eyeliner is actually a little bit uneven, but it's kind of even. I don't know how that's working, but my other eye is off camera, and I also forgot to prime this one. I literally started doing it before I primed it with my P. Louise base base. So this one's primed, this one isn't primed. I didn't do it on purpose, I actually forgot to do it, but I think it kind of turned out pretty decent considering I didn't prime this one. But I have to do my lower lash line now, and I'm thinking of doing, I don't know. I'm thinking of grabbing the teal color that I didn't actually use. I used Brain Freeze. This one is Cute. So I'm going to grab Cute and put it on a pencil brush, which is the Morphe 431. So grab that on a pencil brush and put that on my lower lash line. Oh, that's really pretty. It kind of blends in though. Like, I kind of like the look of it. I like this look. I honestly do. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a white eyeliner in my waterline. I recently got a bunch of the pencil liners from Colourpop. These are the BFF collection ones. I've been using a lot of these in my waterline lately, so I'm going to use the white one, which is Exit. Oh my god, I love that. That's really cute. I love this look. Moving on, we are done with the eyes now, so we're going to move on to the highlighter, and then we're going to swatch the lips. I know that's probably what you're most looking forward to. With the highlighter, he came out with 3, I'm pretty sure. I got Diamond Wet because it is the lightest shade there is. He also came out with the caramel one. I think it's called Caramel something, and it's beautiful, but not for obviously skin tones like mine. If you have darker skin cones, oh my god. If you have a darker skin complexion, it would look beautiful on you, but obviously I didn't buy it because it wouldn't look good on me. There's also a green one. I was honestly really tempted to buy it, not to use as highlighter, to use as an eyeshadow, but like, would I probably use it? Probably not. So I did get Diamond Wet. This is what the packaging looks like. I've never tried a Supreme Frost in my life. This is the back. It's obviously neon. The only problem I do have a little bit of thing with, the unit carton isn't like splattered or anything. This is the Minibreaker one. Like, it's the same color and everything, but there's no splatter on it, which I kind of was a bit disappointed by. Same with the lipsticks. The lipsticks unit cartons are the same, as well as the lipsticks themselves. The top doesn't have splatter, it's just neon, which I kind of feel like we've had that before, but maybe he's trying to keep that with the collections and like make it look kind of similar. But I'd just rather this packaging had the splatter like this does. I don't know if that's just me or not, but again, it's just packaging. I don't really care. Like, if the product's good, the product's good. Just thought it'd be a bit more, you know, I just thought it'd be a bit more out there, I guess. Anyways, this is what the highlighter looks like. Never had it before in my life. I don't like how it just stops. Like, I really wish it would open more, but that's just my opinion. I'm gonna swatch it on my finger and my hand first. Oh, that's beautiful, but it's a bit chunky. Oh, that's nice, but I don't know, it's kind of chunky. I did see Kato Potato's video on this, and she used the same highlighter because she's pretty much the same skin tone as I am. There was just loose glitter everywhere for her, so I'm really scared. Also, just want to mention that there's no fallout under my eyes. I thought there was going to be, but there's not. Cheers, Jeffree, for that. Anyways, let's put some highlighter on. I'm going to use my highlighter brush, which is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, the JH09. So just look at this. I'm going to grab it all over. It just looks really chunky. All right. I'm actually sorry. This isn't using a setting spray, by the way. It's just actually just putting the brush in the pan and doing its own thing. Holy shit. Put some on my nose. It is like flaking off onto my jumper though, so it is a little bit chunky in that department. There is a lot of like loose glitters coming out of it, and it kind of looks like it on my face. I might do a close-up, but like, it looks really pretty, but it's a little bit chunky. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit chunky. Maybe it's just my opinion on it, but I don't know. Obviously, I have never tried a Supreme Frost. I'm just used to the big like ice cold ones and like the Skin Frost. So this is the first time impression for just the formula as well. It's okay. I just don't like it flying everywhere. The color is beautiful, not gonna lie, but I'm just not sure about it flaking everywhere. I don't know, like there's just flakes on my nose that I'm just like not really happy about. Where's my mirror? I like it though. I'll have to use it again just to see. Like, it could just be the top layer, but after doing that, this is what the actual Skin Frost looks like. I feel like it might just be the top layer that's like fully glittered. I love that. Okay, highlight. Okay, definitely I love this. I just have to get used to it because obviously I've been so used to his Skin Frosts. He did bring out a Brains Free Skin Frost palette, so if you are used to a Skin Frost, you can definitely get that. All around it now, I don't know if you can tell, but like all around there's like loose glitters everywhere. Can you tell, like on the pink? I don't know. This is good. I'm just a bit iffy, like I'm 50-50. Like it's definitely a highlighter, like shit. Oakley dokley. So now this is the funnest part, but I have to like murder my lips to do this. I have 6 liquid lipstick shades. As you guys know, I have every single Jeffree Star lipstick, so if there's anything comparing to this, I will definitely let you guys know. So we have 6 shades. We have, I think, 5 mattes and then 1 is a shimmer. The only problem I have with this, same with what Kato said in her video, the packaging is pretty much similar, but the name on the bottom is lime green green and then the writing is white and you can't read it properly. So I have the actual boxes here with me. I'm out of focus. Hello. If I keep looking at the boxes, because I need to know the name of the box, or the name of the shade I should say, because I can't read it on the bottom. He really should have done it with black. He's done like black before. Like this is the Valentine's Day collection. He's done black before, like black writing. So I really think he should have done black. But again, I'm not complaining. It's just the names. But if I do use it in a video, I have to like remember what it's called. I think I might do the funky colors first and then leave like go into the nudes, because then I will probably leave a nude on to match with this look. So this is the color that's been getting me riled up. So this one is Purple Urkel and it's pretty much kind of the same color as the shade I used earlier. I opened this yesterday when it came in the mail and literally it's a mix between Blow Pony and I'm Royalty. If they had a baby, this is what it would look like. So basically this is Blow Pony, this is Purple Urkel, which is a new one, and this is I'm Royalty. So they're very, very similar, but like they're not the same, if that makes sense. But if there is one the same that I think there is, I will definitely let you guys know. Let's swatch this bad boy. There's no scent, which I like, so so that's one coat. I'm going to do another coat just to see. Bitch. It doesn't really make my teeth yellow either. I kind of like this one. I think I'd actually probably wear this like with a dark eye look, which is very rare for me to do. But I like this. And as you guys know, if you've watched a lot of my other Jeffree Star review videos, I guess, if I don't like the lip color, I wear it as eyeliner. So if I don't like it on my lips, I do use it as eyeliner. So I'll probably tell you if I wouldn't wear it as a lipstick, but definitely would wear this as a lipstick. Like, this is really moussey too. This is Purple Urkel. Love that for us. Okay, well, I'm sorry if my lips are a bit weird. It's just I'm swatching 6 liquid lipsticks. Okay, next I'm going to do the green because, haha, I'm loving this. So this one is called No Offense. It's obviously a very, very lime green. I have heard that you have to do a couple coats with this because it is very opaque, but let's see. Oh. Definitely will have to do 2 coats. Okay, well, I don't really want to do like 3 coats because I'm literally taking it off in a second. I do want to compare this to Venus Flytrap. This came out in a summer chrome collection. This is Venus Flytrap. This is No Offense. They are very similar. Venus Flytrap's a lot more lighter though, you can tell. But they're very similar in a way. Okay, this shade. I probably wouldn't wear this as a lipstick unless I like do an ombre with it. But this as eyeliner would look sickening because I use Venus Flytrap as an eyeliner because I don't really like how Venus Flytrap looks on me. I'm so excited to use this as an eyeliner or like a feature look like in the eyes or something. These are eye safe, so you can definitely use these on the eyes. That's what I'll be doing with this shade. But that is No Offense. That was a good one. This one's a little bit more drying than Purple Urkel was though. I think that's just because I did a lot more coats than I did with Purple Urkel. Okay, next color. He kind of has 2 different pinks in this collection. We have Yes Ma'am and Strawberry Crush. This one's Yes Ma'am, this one's Strawberry Crush. So it's obviously kind of red and pink. So I think I'm going to do the pink one first. Because as you guys know, I'm not a massive fan of pink, even though I do have pink nails on right now. I'm not a massive fan of pink lipsticks. On me anyway, like on darker skin complexions, pink lipsticks are to die for. But this one is Yes Ma'am. Oh. Alright. Okay, bad swatch, I know, but I feel like I have this color already. I think Kato said something like this in her video. I think we already have a shade like this. This is Prom Night. Yes Ma'am's in the middle and then Misogynist is on the end. They all look similar, but when you put them together, it doesn't. But I think Misogynist is a bit darker, so I'll put that one away. But comparing Yes Ma'am to Prom Night's here, Yes Ma'am's here. They're very similar, even though one's lighter, but they're very similar. And I feel like even in the tube, it looks similar, but like when you put it on your lips, it's probably going to look very, very, very much the same. I'm not really sure about that because we already kind of have the look, like we already have the lipstick, but it is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I actually do like this shade of pink on me. I love this. This is called Yes Ma'am, and I'll definitely be wearing this. Just taking half my foundation off. It's fine. All for the YouTube. Am I right, ladies? I think we're going to break up the pinks a little bit and we're going to go in with Bronze Blood. Now this is a metallic and I don't really wear metallics on my lips. I wear them as eyeliner or a little eye feature, little line thing I usually do. This is actually really pretty though. I feel like we have something kind of similar. I'm not sure though. Oh shit. That's pigmented. Oh, that glides on so nice. That's one coat. I'm sorry. This is actually really pretty. I could probably go out with this. I'm not kidding. This is actually kind of really nice shade. Most of the metallic ones I'm not a massive fan of just because, I don't know, I just don't really like metallic lipsticks on me. This doesn't have too much metallic reflexes in it, so I think it's more bearable for me. But oh my god. We like that. This one's called Bronze Blood, and I actually freaking love that. Thank you. Okay, 2 more shades. Come on, lips, you can do it. The next one, we're going to do another red shade. There's 2 more shades. There's this one and a nude. I'm going to end with a nude because I have so much eye makeup on right now. So this one is called Strawberry Crush. I'm so excited for this. I think this kind of looks like watermelon soda, wherever that is in my collection. This is watermelon soda. This one is, what's it called? Strawberry Crush. So again, they are very similar. This one is obviously from his summer 2016 collection. I think this is a permanent color, so if you do want to get it, you can. They're very similar in the aspect of pink/red. I want to tell you guys if they're similar or not, just because if you already have the shade, you don't have to buy this new one. This one I'm kind of really excited for. Oh, sis. This is the worst application for a lipstick ever, but like, I'm sorry, my lips hate me. This color is beautiful, but it does remind me when it's on my lip with Cherry Wet, which looks a lot darker in the packet, but on the lips it looks very similar to Cherry Wet. So if you kind of have Cherry Wet already and you kind of don't really want to go lighter, I think just stick with Cherry Wet because this is much lighter than Cherry Wet, but on the lips it kind of looks the same in my opinion. Cherry Wet is a little bit darker though, I must admit, but this shit is good. I actually really like this. It's a little bit darker in the tube when you put it on your lips, but it's actually a really nice shade, and this eyeliner in like Christmas or whatever season you want to wear it as, it's gonna look great, and it makes my teeth look white, so that's a plus for me. But that is Strawberry Crush. Oh my god, I keep getting good at them. The next shade I have to swatch, which is the last color out of the whole collection, is called Fully Nude. It's obviously a nude, so I'm ending on this because there's so much going on with my eyes. But I can't really compare this to any other color because he has a whole range of nudes, but they're all different in their own way. If you have all the nudes, you obviously know how similar they can be, but they're very different to everyone that actually wears them constantly, aka me. But this I'm really excited about because I need a new nude. Christmas Cookie is my go-to, so if this is like gonna beat Christmas Cookie, we'll see. Oh, that's pigmented. It's kind of red. It's not just me. It's kind of a red base nude, but again, it hasn't dried down. Oh, it hasn't dried down yet, so once it dries down while I'm talking about the products, maybe it'll look a bit different. But this is Fully Nude, and honestly, it doesn't really beat Christmas Cookie. Christmas Cookie is more nude. This is more pinky nude, which is fine with me. I don't really mind. I don't think I'm going to wear it as often as I do Christmas Cookie, but it's still cute. I overlined them really badly, so just don't look at that, alright? While it's drying, we will talk about all the products as a whole, and I'm going to zoom you out and fix my hair because I look a bit crazy, and we will talk about my final thoughts on this whole collection. Hey guys, so we are now done with this whole review slash tutorial slash first impressions, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so that is my full impressions on the highlighter, both palettes, and all the lipsticks. Okay, let's talk about these bad boys. I'm going to talk about the lipsticks and the highlighter first. This highlighter is blinding as hell, but I'm just not used to the little, they're not big chunks of glitter, it's very small chunks of glitter. Not really chunks, but I'm not used to this, so I'm like a bit like about it. Like, it's all over my jumper, so definitely if you're going to use this, wear PJs, then get changed into your clothing that you want to wear. This is an okay thing. I do like this. I love the neon at the back, by the way. It is magnetic, and again, this is the first time ever trying this, so first impressions on the whole in general highlighter, not just this collection, just in general the Supreme Frost, I'm a bit about, because I'm so used to Skin Frost. I think that's why I'm a bit skeptical. I just have to play around with it a bit more, but so far so good, honestly. But I'm a bit iffy about this still, so definitely if I feature in a video I might talk about it a bit more, but this is like 50-50 for me, but I'm leaning more towards it being good, and I'll probably use it again. But that's that. Next is all the lipsticks. Now honestly, it's a good range of colors. I feel like he already has some in his collection that's very similar to these bad boys. One thing that I'm really annoyed about is the names. I can't stand the names at the bottom. I can stand the names at the bottom, I can't stand not reading them at the bottom, if that makes any sense, because I literally can't read that. And I'm really scared because I really don't want to be carrying these around like every time I film a video. I'll definitely use these. Some of them I will use as eyeliner, especially the green one, but the one that surprised me the most is this bloody bronze one. This is pigmented as shit. It's not even streaky, which is very rare for metallics to not be streaky. This is beautiful. And I just don't really like metallics on my lips, but this is probably one that I will wear on my lips constantly because it's just so pretty. All of these lipsticks are good. The purple is phenomenal. The pink, again, we've already kind of established this before when I swatched them. We kind of already have one similar. The green, we kind of have something similar. This nude, I feel like we do have something similar, but I can't remember looking through every single nude to find what one it looks like. He outdid himself with the palette and kind of like a little bit of mist with the lipsticks. I'll definitely still wear them though. But again, I do like these. I just thought he could do something a bit more out there, if that makes any sense. Okay, well now, these two bad boys. This is basically what the whole review was about. He outdid himself with this. This is the biggest palette he's ever made, and this is the first mini one he's ever made. So I'll start with the mini one just because it's the mini one. The look I did is very simple, but I didn't prime my eyes. If I primed my eyes, I feel like it would just look a bit more better. Like I said in the review part of the section that I posted before, it did indent the pans a little bit. Again, there is 5 mattes and 4 shimmers. The shimmers are really, really nice. Considering I didn't even cut the crease out or anything, the pigmentation was still there, even though I didn't have anything to set it to. It was just a plain eyelid. So these two here are both in the big palette. So if you cancel out them, you only have those shades to work with. And I feel like it's good, but if you wanted a different approach to it, definitely get the Jawbreaker. But in a way, they're very, very different, because if you just look at the oranges and the purples, they're not really in the big palette, because the more the big palette, it's more pastels. It just depends on what type of vibe you're going for and what you wear more often. I'd wear the shit out of both of these, but if I had to just pick one, I'd probably pick this one because this is more my forte, if that makes sense. I'm more of a color girl, if you can't tell. But I definitely recommend this one as well. Like, the pigmentation is still there as well. Like, it's all the same. It's just the color range. If you think you'd use this one more, get this one. If you think you'd use the other one more, use that one. But the packaging is beautiful. It's so small. Like, it's actually a decent size. So these are the same pan size as Jawbreaker. So it really just depends if you want like a travel little buddy to go like overseas or whatever, and you want to take this. You can't really do that much looks with this palette, let's be honest. Whereas Jawbreaker you can. So it just depends if you're like stuck with a specific genre of makeup, which is purples, golds, and a little bit of brown. If you're kind of that person, definitely check this one out. But if you're like me and wear color literally all the time, this is the one for you. Now, this is still a decent size considering it's like 20 something. How many is there? I don't know how many. I think there's 25, is there not? 24. I don't know why I keep saying 25. So this one's 24, and considering it is 24, the pan's a decent size. It's not a ginormous palette. Like, you can probably still take it everywhere you go. The mirror is stunning. It's really dirty though, so oh, hello. Anyways, I love how it folds down. We've talked about this before. This palette, Sister Mister, this is literally stunning. I'll have to do another look with this because I tried to use a lot of colors on my lids today. I love how this look turned out, honestly. Not everyone's cup of tea, like I said before, but it is mine because I love this type of look. The pastels are beautiful. It's very, very hard to create pastels, I've heard, and especially yellow. The yellow is I'm not a massive fan of the yellow just because it's not really yellow. I might have to use like a base or something under that yellow to make it more pop, I would say. The shimmers in this one, like Jawbreaker on my lid, is literally stunning. It's making my eyes pop like crazy. I love it so much. But obviously that's the only shimmer shade I tried. There is a bunch more shimmer shades, like this yellow one I just want to swatch because I love yellow. Like, sister! This one's called Lemon Drop. I love it to death already. I'll definitely have to do a look with that because your girl likes yellow. But there is a couple nudes in here. There's obviously Virgin, Good Morning, Cone, and a little bit of Tasty if you want to deepen up like a nude look. But it's very, very rare to make a natural look with this palette because the first thing you look to is the colors. Pretty much up to you what look you want to do. You have to get one thing out of this whole collection. It's this right here. But again, if you're not a massive color fan or you don't really like experimenting with color, or just you have a specific genre of makeup, because a lot of people do have a specific thing, like they just stick with smoky eyes or whatever. Like, I just do whatever I want. Some people stick with halo eyes, some people stick with like cut creases. It just depends what you're comfortable in doing. So think about that when buying this stuff. But if you definitely want to test out anything from this collection, it's definitely the Jawbreaker palette. Honestly, it's probably the best thing out of this whole collection if I do say so myself. But that is pretty much the review you guys. I think I've been talking for ages. I feel like I have. I don't know in the video when I edit it if I'm going to talk for ages or not. But honestly, this is literally beautiful. That is basically all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I do apologize for skipping episode. I just wanted to get this up because I do have a lot of videos pre-filmed. So if I did stick to the schedule I have, you'd be watching this at the end of July. So didn't really want to do that to you guys. So I did this. I just skipped an episode video and put this video up. Literally, this palette is probably my go-to palette right now. I love this palette. So thank you, Jeffree, for making a bomb-ass palette. You guys know I love Jeffree, but all my reviews are completely honest. I'm not going to say anything that will not be true. But again, that's just my opinion. That's what I do. I like to keep it honest with you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. I make 2 videos with you guys every Monday and Thursday. I'll post this look on Instagram. If you want to tag Jeffree, you can. I love him. I love him to death. You guys know that. He creates some bomb-ass products, so I'm going to stick by his side. That's pretty much it, guys. Remember to spread love and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys very much. Goodbye. Mwah.